5 signs that you are forcing your story out through your conscious mind rather than writing from your unique subconscious creativity. Hi, my name is Liesl Hill. I am a USA Today bestselling author and a story clarity coach. And this is one of the questions that I get most often because it's one of the things that is least understood by authors. So you want to make sure that when you are writing from your subconscious creativity, not from your conscious mind. So here are some signs that you are actually doing this wrong and writing from your conscious mind, okay? You often look at a template, something like The Hero's Journey or any other template, and you try to force your story to match that template in order to gain clarity, in order to figure out what's going to happen next. But it doesn't work. Sign number 2 is that you use the template in the opposite way. You use it to try to force what comes next in your story. So you're not forcing your story into the template, you're trying to force what happens next to come out of the template for your story. And that doesn't really work either. Sign number 3 is that you read every craft book you can get your hands on, trying to figure out what happens next in your story. Now, understand, I have read most craft books out there, probably not all of them, but most of them, and there is a ton of value in reading fiction craft books. But here's the difference. I read craft books so that I can understand the nature of fiction and storytelling in general. I do not read craft books in order to figure out what happens next in my story. Those are two different things. The 4th sign you're using your conscious mind is that you use other stories, probably your favorite ones, as templates for your own story. So it's like saying, okay, well, they did this in Lord of the Rings, so I will do the same thing. Of course, I'll tailor it to my story and my genre and my characters, but because they did that and it worked, it'll probably work for mine, okay? Don't use other stories as a template for yours. You can get inspiration that way, and sometimes you can come up with something great if something really clicks. But again, you're being too logical about this. You are using your conscious mind to try and force what happens next in your story. And the 5th and final sign that you may be using your conscious mind is that you get online, read free online writing blogs, looking for inspiration, for nuggets of wisdom. And often you will find small nuggets of wisdom that are great on these online writing blogs. But at the end of the day, most of these writing blogs are regurgitated surface level writing craft that is not going to actually help you get your book written. So you end up going down this rabbit hole of writing blog after writing blog after writing blog, reading all these posts, and at the end of the day, your head is spinning, but you are no further to finishing your story. Okay, so these are the signs that you are writing from your conscious mind, and instead, you need to relax your brain and let the ideas flow and tap into your unique subconscious creativity.